Hi, I'm Ella Edwards of Televised Magazine, and I'm here at Pie Shop in Washington, D.C. with Alex Alvarez of ALEXSUCKS. Thank you for
What's
being
up?
here. So, congratulations, first of all, on your sold out night tonight and such
Thank
a
you.
highly anticipated tour. You guys are really known for being a very engaging band. The
Mhm.
audiences really get into it. How do you make that happen?
We demand it. I don't know. We just like, if you want to see it from us, we got to see it from you. We've always liked chaos and we like to bring high energy and we want people to leave our shows having a great time. That's why the tour is called Dance, Punch, Cry because we want to
Love
make you
it.
dance and punch and cry.
It's important, all important things. So, is there a particular song you think that really spikes the energy?
There's a few. I mean, Six Pack and Cigarettes is always kind of the one where you'll see the craziest just chaos happening. Um, but most of our sets pretty high energy.
So, I know you guys played the Life is Beautiful festival, and that got a lot of buzz. People were talking about that show.
Hmm.
And now you have Lollapalooza on the docket for this summer.
Yeah,
How do you anticipate kind of that festival environment?
festivals are fun. You never know what to expect. We've definitely played our fair share of not so awesome festivals, and we've played our fair share of awesome festivals. It's fun, because you get to like hang out with other bands and make friends, and we've made a lot of cool friends just through playing festivals, and we have a lot of friends on the lineup for Lala, so it's gonna be a great time.
Absolutely. Do you feel like you do anything set wise, or are you planning to?
It's funny at festivals, especially like the way they work. When you first start playing, there's not a lot of people there because people wait for the sound to start, and the kind of the
Mhm.
stages are overlapped. So for festivals, we always start with like our mellow songs or the songs that are like not our best. That way, we just make some noise and people come, and then we just finish with like all the bangers.
So you're from Denver originally, and I
Yep.
know you just played a song there at Bluebird,
Yeah, we just played
or
the Bluebird.
a concert, excuse me. Do you have a favorite venue to play in Denver?
The Bluebird is pretty awesome because I drove by the Bluebird every day on my way to high school. It's got this big old marquee, and it was just cool to see our name up there on the marquee. And I hoped that all my old teachers would see it because they were mean to me. So it was just like a little bit of pride that have that on the main strip in Denver and play a show like that and get a lot of hometown love. It was awesome.
That's awesome. You guys are from all different cities, so how did Alex Sucks come to be? Where'd you all get to know each other?
We all met in LA. We all live in LA. We're all just from everywhere, and we met. Me and Garrett met through skateboarding, and we kind of put everyone together. And then we were just friends skating, and then we met John at a bar, and we met Johnny. I don't even know. So it just you just kind of come together, and then we just started hanging out, and then we were friends first. It's not like we were just bandmates.
It's good to have that foundation.
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely. I've been loving your song Warm Beers lately.
Oh,
It's
really?
just it's so like throaty and like punchy and
Yeah.
nostalgic, and I really wanted to hear what the influences behind that particular one were.
Um, I guess there was no sonic influence, but there was definitely a writing influence. I was
Mhm.
listening to a ton of Courtney Barnett, and just the way she writes is so good. And not to say that my writing is anywhere near her writing, but I just like wanted to be real wordy and descriptive. And so I wrote down just like this kind of coming of age story of my childhood growing up in Denver, and there was actually words before there was a song, and then I just kind of sat there one night and played it over two chords and sang the whole thing over two chords, and then took it to the band, and we just threw more stuff at it, and it ended up being this song that we don't really have anything else like it, and it's a little bit left field for us, but it's just a good kind of ballad, kind of weird song to have for us.
Definitely, it changes things up a
Yeah,
bit,
yeah,
yeah.
for sure.
From your outfits to your music videos, like Hate Me If You Want, I do feel like you guys do have that certain aesthetic going on. I don't know, you call it grungy, maybe punk, definitely messy.
Yeah.
How do you use kind of visual aesthetics to back up the musical work that you're doing?
You know, I think creating an image is important. And I wouldn't even say we thought about it like that, though. It kind of just
Mm.
was a natural thing. Like, we all dressed like this long before we made music. And yeah, like, artistically, though, just like every outlet is important to me. So, like, whether it's cover art or just the music videos or how we look, I just want it to feel cohesive. And it's not super intentional, but it's just, it's like you should look at us and know what it's going to sound like, kind
Yeah,
of.
definitely. So, also, I wanted to ask about your most recent release, Worm in the Sun.
Yeah.
Lyrically, once again, that was another really fascinating one, kind of grotesque. You say, like, you're dried up and shit out of luck.
Yeah.
Where do you come up with something like that?
Um, that song had so many different versions of lyrics, and then I wrote that, and I've been pushing to write stuff that's not so on the nose, and just saying like a worm in the sun. I thought was pretty well, it represents how I feel, and the song's just about being feeling stuck and everything kind of coming on to you, and it's a lot of things, and just life being a mess, and just the repercussions of being irresponsible, um, and then just a lot of life stuff. And how can I say that without just telling you that I feel like a mess?
Yeah,
you know?
definitely. So I feel like that kind of almost self-deprecating theme brings me to also talk about your name, Alex Sucks.
Yeah.
What kind of creative choices maybe back putting yourself across in that way?
I mean, it was super unintentional. I mean, the whole artist project. Like, I just made a few songs by myself, and I put them online without thinking about it, and I just called it Alex Sucks because it sucked, and I didn't think about it. I didn't think this would be my job one day. I didn't think I'd be seeing Alex Sucks on marquees, and seeing my name next to other awesome bands. And sometimes I hate it, but it's us, and it's what it is. And I don't like think like, oh, I'm gonna be self-deprecating. It's just like who I am, and like, we're not like some band that's all full of ourselves. Even if we're goofy, and
Yeah.
like, we don't take it too serious. I mean, we love the music, but like, we don't take ourselves so serious. So it's all just kind of a joke.
Yeah, definitely. Onto the Legos. So in
Yeah,
your What We're Doing Here music video, there's this awesome display of Legos in stop motion as you guys as a band. So are Legos a passion for you
yeah. I
guys?
mean, Legos have been like my thing my whole life, for real. Grew up playing with Legos. I grew up making stop motion videos with Legos, and I still play Legos all the time. I mean, I travel around and hit Lego stores, and I hit like third party Lego stores and find rare guys. I mean, I play a lot of Legos, and then when it came time to do this music video, I was like, dude, I built us and Lego one night, just hanging out of my house, and I built this whole concert, and I was like, dude, it'd be so sick if I made a stop motion. I was like, I don't know if I got it in me anymore, though. I'm not a kid with all the time in the world. And I like started reaching out to like, serious people to make a stop motion. And then I was like, dude, like, I don't want to pay someone like 40 grand to make a stop motion. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to do it. And I called my little brother and flew him to LA, and we sat there for 10 days, and he, just made that thing, and it took forever, and it's homemade, it's DIY, but I think that was real fitting, and it was a blast to do it, and I'll never do it again because maybe I don't want to say that, maybe I will, but it took a long time, and it was a full circle moment, and I'm proud of that video.
It's awesome. You still got it.
Yeah.
You didn't lose the Lego abilities.
Yeah.
Do you have a favorite Lego set?
I just got the UCS AT-AT. I just finished it like the day before I left on tour. That thing is sick. I also have the UCS Millennium Falcon. These things are no joke.
Really takes a long time.
Oh yeah.
So being on tour, I know you guys, you said you're skaters, and I
Yeah,
recently saw a video where you all lit your hands on fire.
yeah,
So strike me as pretty adventurous people. Is
yeah.
tour a crazy adventure for you guys?
Tour is it is crazy, and I've mellowed out. I mean, I'm not much of a partier anymore, but the adventures of tour can take you pretty, crazy routes. We like to hit every skate park,
That's
when the weather's
awesome.
nice, and go see things. We normally our normal day on tour is like we get into the city, we'll hit the skate park, go skate, then we'll hit like a vintage store, see what's up, get some clothes, go do sound check, play the show. Then we go to whatever grimy dive bar there is and hang out with whatever friends we have in the city. And then we go to the hotel and we go to the next city.
Love it.
Yeah.
Seems like a good routine.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Well, that's all I have for
Oh,
you.
well, thank you.
This is Televised Magazine with Alex Sucks. Thank you.